We're riding a gravy train with biscuit wheels, motherfuckers.
If you were to take a dick pic, would you take it like Greg?
Damn it! Damn it!
I think if you're ever guys send dick pics, they have to be flaccid. It's not confrontational.
You heard it here first, folks. Hey, we're back for another episode of Art Damaged. How's it going today, guys?
We're on episode like 50-something. How has YouTube not canceled us?
53? Because nobody fucking watches
They don't know
us,
we're
that's
here.
why.
Hi, everyone.
We got to
Are
do
you
some more.
Apache?
We got to
Flying
have
under the
more
radar.
controversial things, more statements that make no sense.
Hi, Pat. How you doing today? We're talking
I'll
directly
make a
to you.
controversial statement right now.
Do it.
Hitler, not cool.
It's not.
That's right. I mean, but maybe some celebrity.
He was a
would-
real jerk. We talked about him in
Agreed.
our last episode. You guys should check
You fucking jerk.
You bad man.
it out. All right, let's go around and do some socials and stuff. I'm Josh Ruff at joshruff.com and all the things, www.joshruff.com, or here at Renaissance Studios at RS Tattoo NY on Instagram.
Hi, everyone. Reggie Cuvelier at Reggie Inks, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And I have a Patreon for $1 a month. You can give me $1. I have a TeePublic also. You want to buy some merch? That'd be fucking rad. Send me a picture of you and some merch, and maybe I'll find a DVD out of my closet and send it to you personally.
God damn it! I tried. Zach Pedley, run the North Brewery, own it. Find us on social media.
He makes beer.
I like my beers
At the
ratchet
North Brewery.
on Instagram, and then Chomp88 on TikTok.
He made
Tina,
like a-
don't do what? Don't Tina.
He made like a proper
Don't.
sponsor and shoehorned his way in here, and then started taking all the creative control. So
It's true.
I mean, it is what it is. You feed us free beer, well, it is yeah, and take over.
Help us. I mean, my name's Christina Maslar. You can find me on Instagram at Christina_Maslar.
My shoe was stuck. I'm sorry.
She lives in Zach's basement because he won't let her go.
Help me.
BamBurnsThings.com, everybody. Bam Maslar.
All right.
Are you good?
Yeah. Stepping on this.
I guess we're done with that part. We're going to do another art critique today, guys, because we're lazy. We put nothing together before this.
Hey.
All right, that's
Got any-
better.
Lucky for you guys, I save images for this.
Well, before we do that, anybody got any cool projects coming up or anything to talk about?
I mean, I guess I should mention I'll be at the Hell City Tattoo Convention in May this year,
Nice.
if it actually happens.
Cool.
The world sets on fire and, everything gets canceled again. I guess I won't be.
We got a couple little anniversaries coming up.
That's
true.
what I was thinking.
Oh,
We're
shot.
2 weeks out.
Is it 2 weeks out?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Today's
less than
February
2 weeks
1st.
now.
The 12th.
Yeah.
12
Yeah, next
days.
weekend.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Cool.
Happy anniversary.
Thanks.
Yeah. 10
years.
You did it.
Woo.
Cool.
We're
So are we going to have like a proper themed 10-year-old party? Mario Kart.
I don't know. We'll probably keep it low key.
Mario Kart
Just,
drinking driving. We can set up Mario Kart on the big TV.
Yeah.
The rules are you got to chug a beer before the race is over.
And then we can all spend the night here.
I mean,
We can bring
you
sleeping
guys
bags.
can if you
we
want
can,
to.
We can clean the floors beforehand. We get sleeping bags and sleep on the floors.
You might want to scroll them down.
No Sharpie
yeah.
markers this time.
I'll dress up as like the drunk clown.
That's different from any other day. How?
drunk clown.
I like that hat, Bam. It's nice.
Burn.
All right, let's get into
He
some
stole it
images
from
here.
me.
What about my sweet Dunkaroos shirt? Don't forget that.
Fuck. Are all these images going to be this good?
Probably. This is a William Adolphe Bouguereau piece.
Well, that's not very funny.
The lighting on it's beautiful, but that baby looks like it should be able to walk by now, you know?
The baby just got
it's
out
a
of
very
a crib.
large baby.
It is a very large
Title
baby.
is Le Coucher, 1873.
Nice pronunciation.
En français, bro. I pull most of these off the art porn subreddit on Reddit. It's pretty good.
Why would this be on art porn?
Because it's just really good art.
That's what Reddit.
It's not like people fucking in art. That's not
That's what I
art
would think
porn
of
is.
when... Because all I use Reddit for is pornography.
That's cool.
I think that says more about you than it does us.
There's a lot more on Reddit than there is.
There's some fucking dark corners of Reddit. I'll tell you right now.
I know. I've seen them with the
weird
pornography
shit on
subreddits.
Do you think it's like the very edge right before you get dark web?
Yeah, it's
Kinda.
like probably like looking over the precipice of the dark web.
Let me
there.
ask you this: do you think that furries, the furry thing, should be on the dark web? Like, I feel like that's something that should, like, it shouldn't even be able to be accessed.
I don't see what that has to do with this painting right now. But
We're talking about dark web, pornography, shit like that, and I'm like, art porn. I would feel like it would.
Are
I
you
don't
trying
know.
to say being a furry is art porn?
No, not at all. I feel like art porn would be something I want to,
Are you bringing up furries because you really want to have a conversation and tell us something about furries?
No, he just wants
Are
to
you coming out
distract
as
his
a furry?
porn viewing away from furries. They end up on my feed, and I don't like it.
I don't get it, man. But let's talk about this piece, this baby being held.
as with most of this guy's work, like the flesh tones just fucking glow.
Do you think it's like all the poison that was in the paint back then?
I don't know, but like it's fucking beautiful. It's like perfectly executed.
I love the blue sheet or teal sheet, whatever that is. It's like hanging up, like it draws you back to the woman. Like you look over at the bed, and it's like, nope.
It looks
Come back.
velvety.
Everything's
Nice.
it's so perfectly rendered, and the edges aren't too hard for realism. You know,
Do you like
doesn't look like it's cut out.
Do you like the blue sheet because it's the only like mostly abstract portion of this? And you only like abstract?
I don't only like abstract. I don't only like it.
Okay.
You
But-
mostly like it.
I mostly do, and I think the only thing I think about the most in this piece is when this baby shits on her hand.
I was thinking the exact
It's
same
gonna be
thing.
rough. Yeah, they never paint that particular image of
You know, it happens.
child rearing, do they?
That would be a
It's never
mess.
had to
Like her
happen.
hand.
Her hand is all that
I remember
right
when.
there.
Yeah. Oh my god, it would be a total mess. And you know how babies are after a nap or a tub. They're gonna take a dump.
That kid would lay a brick right in her hand.
I wouldn't even say it's it'd be a
You know, it had a Cornish game hen for breakfast. It's gonna shit itself.
You look like you're about to shit yourself.
no.
I just really love the smoky, dreamlike quality of this guy's paintings. It's fucking awesome.
It's very high render detail.
I fucking love the use of light, but where's that light coming from? There's a sunroof,
I think it's
Skylight.
like, yeah.
skylight. They didn't have skylights back in Renaissance times.
Maybe
Did they
they
really?
just-
There's just a hole in the straw
roof.
ceiling, man. That's all it is.
You just said a
Is this guy,
sunroof,
late 1800s
which is in a
though?
car.
Yeah, 1873.
I thought I said a window.
You said
I
sunroof.
said
wall.
Sunroof is in a car.
I know, but I was like I think I was being like facetious. You know, what do they have, a sunroof?
No, they're in their Ford Focus.
Clearly. All right, what's next?
I think the word idiot's going to be
Ooh, a
used a
Dante
lot.
piece.
Well,
This is a often illustrated thing from this time period. This is let me bring up the
Dante
info
and
here.
Virgil?
This is pretty cool.
Or no?
Dante and Virgil in the Ninth Circle of Hell, 1861 by Gustave Doré.
What is the is the ninth circle the outer circle, or is
I
that
think
the
it's-
inner circle?
That is the layer of betrayers, like where Judas is.
So this is pretty deep.
Yeah, this is like where Satan is.
Well, isn't he? I thought for some reason I thought he wasn't in the center. Like I feel like he was like chained to a wall.
Well, he needs all the unbaptized babies to protect him.
Yeah, that's true.
That's some purgatory,
There's
right?
a lot
Yeah.
of you know how badly
It's like
that
the
joke could go
off-ramp.
that I could have just said.
Please do.
all these
do it.
all these unbaptized babies. I mean, so it's probably filled. I mean, I'm not gonna. I mean, if we were talking about Christianity, right, and didn't.
All right,
didn't
here it is.
Reach Africa.
The Ninth Circle of Hell is a frozen lake, and like Dante's vision of hell in general, the Ninth Circle itself is divided into rings of increasingly bad sections, with the worst at its center.
Nice.
I believe, the big man himself is down there, and so is like Cain.
Zach? You call him Big Man?
No,
before.
fucking Satan, Bam.
Diablos.
So
Talking about
Satan's-
Dante's
if
Inferno
Satan's down
here.
there eating unborn baby. I mean,
They always talk about
unbaptized babies.
Satan and fire.
What do you?
It's pretty icy down
What are the
there.
majority of unbaptized babies, ma'am? In this time period, what would be a majority of unbaptized babies from
The
this time
sickly
period?
ones that weren't named, if we're going to be honest. This time frame,
And Christina, where were they? What continent were they?
everywhere, because it's Victorian times.
What are you getting at here?
Not
He
a
wants to
bad
make
joke.
an inappropriate joke.
Yeah, very inappropriate. And nobody's falling for it.
But I will.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
So Dante is the one in the blue,
Yeah,
and who's the one in the red?
Virgil.
Wait, no, I think Virgil's the one in the blue and Dante's in the red.
Yes.
Why? I thought.
Yeah. Virgil's like his guide through the
Oh.
underworld. You ever read this book or listened to an audiobook version of it?
Maybe skimmed, but I mean,
It's
I
really
didn't know.
fucking rad.
He's got his arm around him, like he's kind of trying to pull him away. Like, hey, don't look over there. Don't look over there.
Well, that would mean
Keep
that
walking.
that would be Dante, right? Because if the guide is in red, right, you would want the guide to be in red, and the other guy in blue is like
No,
side.
Virgil's definitely in the blue because he's like a old like Greek poet or something, I think.
Do you think you'll ever get out of that ice? The guys that are trapped there.
No.
I don't think so.
I think that's part of their punishment.
Yeah.
No.
That fucking sucks.
Look at this dude down here just eating this guy's face.
I wonder why he's doing that.
It's fucking metal.
I was enjoying the dude right above where Reggie is, like doing his like Victoria's Secret pose, like, yeah,
Nice.
Check out my abs, bro.
yeah.
So is this what we're going to find after we melt the ice caps?
Yeah. The ninth circle of hell.
Dudes eating
Be like,
each other's faces.
Shit. We went too far. Global warming.
I really enjoy like most of the art that surrounds this whole piece of literature.
Gustav Dore's stuff's really cool. I
Yeah.
bought a book next door for like $1.
I think there was a Gustav Dore at the fantasy art show I went to.
Nice.
It was pretty dope. It's good shit, though. I
Yeah.
like how Dante's red robes kind of stick out from everything else because everything's very cool except for that and this little bit of blood over here.
Some nice smokiness.
Yeah. Bet you it's pretty cold there.
Yeah, dude. All right. This is
Oh, hey.
David Cassin. He's a,
A photograph?
contemporary artist.
So it's a photograph.
Contemporary portrait artist.
No, it's a painting.
It's fucking good.
He paints lots of Holocaust survivors.
Yeah, I think this is one of them.
Yep.
No, I'm serious.
legit.
This is a
Are you
Holocaust
trying
survivor.
to trigger me right now? Are you trying to get me going?
No, he legit. We're trying to redeem ourselves from talking about Hitler.
So
last
Holocaust
week.
survivors. What
We don't,
race were
we don't
those
have to
Holocaust
redeem
survivors,
ourselves
do you
from
think?
anything.
Who do you think? What race would you say she is? She's a Holocaust survivor.
They didn't like a lot of different people, so it's hard to say.
Yeah, I can't really look. I don't racially profile based on looks.
If you generalize,
Title of
it,
this one is Jace. It's from 2014.
it's done really well. I think the rendering on her face is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, dude's an amazing painter. All of his stuff is of this quality.
Really.
His wife is
Interesting.
also a painter. She
Yeah,
does really cool
she's also
stuff.
really good.
She good?
Follow him on Instagram.
Yeah,
does-
he has some of the most like realistic portraits I think you could find today.
He used to have videos on YouTube. I don't know if he still does. Shows
I
the
did
process.
have one of them, like his process video at one point, and it was really weird because he was painting like a still life of a skull, but he had like this like monocular he would look through just to like really focus in on certain sections of it to really get the shapes right.
What do you call
It's
this
pretty
part
interesting. I've never seen anybody do that before.
of the neck?
The turkey waddle.
Yeah.
I don't know. The gobbler neck.
Yeah, I like this
Gobbler.
piece. This is my favorite piece so far.
Yeah.
This is nice.
Is it because of the unfinished quality of the bottom?
Yeah, a little bit, and a little bit mixed with the fact that he's painting Holocaust survivors. He's not a denier. He's someone that,
No.
that believes in it.
He's not Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, I didn't say that. I just don't like people who deny the Holocaust.
Are you throwing shade right now, Zach?
I
Zach
would
is
never be
subtly
able
trying to throw shade right now and start some shit. That's what he's doing.
He's trying to start beef online with Whoopi Goldberg.
Come at me, Whoopi.
He's like, listen, Whoopi.
Tag Whoopi in the
Sister
comments.
Act was great, but Sister Act 2 can suck a dick.
Why would you even do that movie, Whoopi? Why?
Do you think she'd watch this?
No.
Someone
Yeah, I'm
tagged her.
sure. I'm sure she's watching Art Damage podcast on YouTube in her spare time.
She's our second
Look
fan.
through our subscribers at not real Whoopi Goldberg 212.
But yeah, this dude's a great painter. Check him out. I think it's David Cassin on Instagram.
Ooh, this is actually
Fucking vibes.
nice. This is nice.
2022 vibes.
Sig hanging off the edge of the fucking table like, that person's coming back.
He's
Oh
not.
shit! Yeah, that's
He's
like
not
the guy
coming
that
back.
runs the Quickie Mart right now.
It really is.
Or, it was after a good night, a hookup. I want to put this woman in the 21st century. She was at, Dillinger's? What happened?
there we
The
go.
screen blanked out.
Like, let's say she was at Dillinger's all night, and she met a guy, they went back to the apartment. They had a good night. They cuddled.
Why Dillinger's?
You could change it up.
There's a couple other spots right around
All
there.
right, well, the title of this is After Breakfast by Ellen Danielson Gambogi, 1890.
I love the eggs. And they even have that egg cup. Do you have one of those?
The
I feel like you
toast?
guys would have like
we
the
don't
egg
have
cup.
egg cups.
That's a classy thing, right?
It is.
cup?
You think I'm fucking classy?
No, I think you guys are eccentric.
You
and
know what
do
else
collect
is
things like
classy?
that.
Fucking old timey toast holders. They had like just metal racks for your toast.
Fuck, that's right.
You know what I love is the painting of the drawings on the back wall.
I didn't even pay attention to
Yeah.
that because I was so interested
Good.
in the egg holder money.
They do have egg holder money.
They do.
You got mezzanine money?
You got mezzanine money? We got fucking egg holder money.
I just love how she's like, well, today already sucks.
Yeah, she's already over it. She's like, you left his fucking toast on the tablecloth again.
After breakfast.
I love the little puff coming out of her mouth, but
She's just
It
regretting
looks like
last
she's
night.
making little smoke circles.
She's like,
Yeah.
Look
that,
at where it ends.
but it
that
does.
dick was trash.
I think my favorite thing is the cigarette that's burning at the edge of the table.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But the one in her hand does make me kind of on edge, just like in The Shining. Like there's way too much ash. Like
She's trying to convince you she's okay. That's
Yeah,
the
she's
amount
like,
of ash you need when you're having
this-
a mental breakdown.
The man I'm with he's a guy. He's
he's got the parts to be a male.
yeah.
He
I
ate
gotta
both
leave him.
the eggs. What a dick.
I gotta leave him. I gotta leave him today. This
He
is
did
terrible.
eat both the eggs. Well, there's other
There's
eggs.
other eggs.
Yeah. But then she'd have to turn her
Is
head.
this breakfast just eggs? This
There's
breakfast cannot be.
toast
Oh my god!
on the tablecloth.
Make some
Toast.
toast and tea. That's what it looks like.
It
and a
might be-
cigarette.
Might be some beans.
If it's just a ton of eggs, dude, their farts are going to be terrible by at least noon.
Dude,
and there's
eggs
probably a
cigarettes.
little bit of brandy in that cup there, if we're going to be honest.
She does look a little drunk.
Yeah. She's probably like, I need this to start my day.
Yeah, it's definitely a rough night.
Have to wake up and be part of society again.
Dude, Victorian time for ladies was fucking trash. I understand that look. I read a book on it. It seems terrible.
Give us a little rundown. Give us
A little rundown?
Wait, do you mean women weren't treated fairly back in the day?
No, but
in
my
the day? You
my
mean 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
my favorite Victorian piece of information was a bunch of dudes writing their thoughts, even though there weren't doctors, on birth control during Victorian times. And one of the more effective ones was pulling out, but Mr. Kellogg himself, the guy that made cornflakes, he was concerned that if you pull out and your wife still gets pregnant, not all of it made it in there, so your kid's going to be slow.
Wasn't
kid's gonna
weren't
be
they
born
Seventh Day Adventists?
See,
Fucking Kellogg
What's it-
family.
I think it was worse than that because he was married, but I don't think he ever consummated his marriage, and it was just a bunch of dudes
Yeah.
eating cereal so they didn't
Yeah,
masturbate.
wrap your head around that.
I have this.
If you pull out and she still gets pregnant,
Yeah.
not all of it made it in, so it's probably going to be slow, the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes
shouldn't
sense.
do it.
Half of the batter.
And then
just
if-
really think about that. Makes sense back then. Back
And if
then,
they do
like,
it
cake
too
with half
much,
the
your
batter,
wife
yeah.
is gonna get consumption because they didn't know how lungs work.
a pint of consumption, you're gonna
No,
get
you're
consumption?
gonna get consumption. Your wife's gonna get consumption if you keep
I have
doing
this
that.
like crazy.
Dude, Victorian times is way
I'm not
cooler.
trying to bake a half batch of bread, man. I need this kid. I need this kid to carry on the family heirlooms. You know?
and I gotta have at least 3 more to make sure one of them sticks.
Yeah.
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 3.
I mean, I feel this weird. I have this weird like
9?
theory that when everyone becomes equal in a society, then society gets bored with itself and it like goes to shit. Like Rome,
It's true.
women were treated extremely well. They were treated equals. I mean, back then in Rome time, and then all of a sudden it went to shit. Society collapsed completely.
So
collapsed.
we can't be treated
I'm not saying that. I'm not
equal?
saying that. I never
You
said
heard
that.
it here,
I never
folks.
said that. I never said that.
You heard it.
I'm just saying
Zach thinks we
you're-
shouldn't be paid the same.
well, hang on, Tina.
Zach,
if
you-
that was the case, why don't I just hire all women?
Zach Pedley.
But are you paying them the same as the
I'm just saying,
dudes?
why hire a man? Just hire all women to do the job. If I could pay
How-
them less.
How many?
How many female bartenders do you have, Zach?
Yeah. that's
How
a
many?
good point.
I got
females-
Dylan.
females?
I got Dylan for one Friday a month, motherfucker.
He shows up one Friday a month for an hour.
No, I'm saying because if you're talking about Victorian times and how awful it was for women, which I believe it absolutely was, I'm just saying, let's go back another 1,500 years, and all of a sudden, why were they treated so well back then? And then in the Victorian times, they're just like, no, fuck these women.
Dude.
Because the Romans were fucking each other.
And the
They also
Romans were
fucked dudes,
Yeah.
not monotheistic, and
Yeah.
Victorians were.
That's true. The Romans
They
had a
were
lot of
having
female
orgies
gods.
where like wieners were just going in any hole.
Do you know
dicks flying
what
everywhere.
Valentine's Day was back then in
No.
Rome? It was called
Maybe-
Lupercalia. Lupercalia.
Yeah.
And it was they worship Romulus and Remus and their wolf.
founders
And they
of Rome.
just fucked for like 3 days straight and had
So
feasts.
the Romans, I learned this at my human sexuality class at BU. The Romans
That works.
are the one. So there was a plant that grew in
my
Italy.
God.
There's a plant that grew in Italy, and the plant was a perfect birth control. It was perfect.
Oh yeah.
You eat the plant.
They
the
made
man
it extinct.
the man would eat the plant, and then he'd be sterile, be shooting blanks, and the plant went extinct because how much they were
Much they
fucking.
used it.
It's like, yeah, just eat that plant. You're not going to be pregnant.
They allowed you to attend a human sexuality class.
It was pretty cool.
Allow me. What?
I just showed up. I wasn't even enrolled in the class.
We got to talk to a lady boy from Thailand. It was awesome. I love talking to that person. I think their name was like
Do you think?
Oh
Penelope
my God.
or something like that.
Penelope.
Penelope.
All right, well, let's move on.
All right. I like this little story. Ooh,
Vincent Van Gogh.
Nice.
this is phenomenal.
I
I
figured
almost-
this would go well with the other cigarette lady here.
I almost wore this T-shirt today.
That's not a cigarette. That's a doink.
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
so?
Look, it's pre-rolled.
Christina's mom gave me a T-shirt with this
Head of a
image on it for
skeleton with a
Christmas.
burning cigarette. Vincent Van Gogh.
Does it say burning cigarette?
Yep.
Doesn't say what is in there.
But it doesn't say
Could be a split.
jazz cigarette.
Yeah, that's a jazz cigarette right there.
I can't smoke any of these jazz cigarettes. Make me do funny stuff.
It's obviously a well-known impressionism piece here.
Wait, who's this guy?
Van Bro, I think.
This is done.
I heard
really
something
well.
about an ear.
I thought he cut off part of his nose.
This is.
He might have cut
done
off
really well.
all other things we just don't know about.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
This is probably my favorite Van Gogh painting, I would say.
It looks very not Van Gogh, and that's probably why.
Yeah, that's why I like it.
Side note: I want to tell you a story. We were talking about not right now after the podcast. I need you to
I
remind.
like how you're bringing it up on.
well, because
in the middle of the
I'll forget about it.
Hey, everyone, comment
about-
below if you want me to tell you the story. I'll whisper
For
it.
next week about Rick Rude and how he committed suicide.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or
Cool.
just tell us now.
Apparently, Rick Rude was all about. No, it's just like cutting off dick or whatever. Rick Rude from professional wrestling, he committed suicide in the late '90s, but the reason just came out recently. Honky Tonk Man confirmed it. Rick Rude shot liquid Viagra into his dick so he could fuck a lot of women in one night because he was having a contest with Ric Flair apparently.
Let me guess, it didn't work out for him.
No, got an infection and he had to get his dick removed and his balls removed. So he went home later that night after that happened. He killed himself.
Did he drop the needle on the floor and was just like, I'll just blow on it?
Well, they were.
Well, if you have an open wound on your dick and you try to stick in as many buttholes as you could in a night,
Just get straight.
Hey, man, if you're a dude and you don't have a dick, what's the point of being alive?
it's just you gotta wonder, man.
You gotta-
What's the point of living?
I actually love this piece.
Yeah, it's a great piece.
I love the use
love
of
it.
orange and red. It's there. It's lightly there.
Barely.
It might be an underpainting, maybe? It's still shining through a little.
Yeah, it's true.
You like 1 square inch of this piece.
No, I like the doink that he's smoking, and it really says something about the piece. Smoke cigarettes, it will kill you.
Do you think he was working for Big Pharma back then?
I think it was
Definitely not big tobacco.
Yeah.
no big pharma.
He was hired by Marlboro's lawyers.
Philip Morris hired him to do this painting.
Let's see what you did there.
Ha, 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 ha.
Yeah, there's cool stuff.
Cool stuff.
That's a skeleton.
You see through his ribs. That's a nice touch.
Yeah.
If you squint and look through, looks really dimensional.
Yeah, this is about the only painting by him I actually like. I don't care for any of the...
Flowery bullshit.
Yeah.
Yep, I get that.
Have you ever seen his pieces in real life? Or
No, I haven't. I don't think so.
Starry
We
Night's
did.
about the size of that North Brewery banner right there.
Oh yeah, they had what
very
was
small,
it? Sunflowers.
Really?
at
Yeah.
Philadelphia. Yeah.
You're using tiny
I
brushes.
had to jump up to take a picture of it because there was just a wall of people in front of it in high school.
Yeah.
It's a little bigger.
I
It's
went-
about 16 by 20, but
It's still really small though.
yeah.
Wow.
It is
I hit up
way
the MoMA
smaller.
once on like a Sunday after like the New York Comic Show. And the fucking like the whole place was dead except it was
Except
like
for right in
3,
front,
4
yeah.
like people deep just
Yeah.
trying to get. It's like there's so much cool shit around. And everybody's
There's
just
so much
fucking-
better stuff here.
And this is what you're choosing to spend your time on? Cool.
I mean, it's fine and all, but
All right, what's next?
hey, it's the picture from that
Oh.
poster that was in my dorm room.
Let's be honest. Having a lesbianist experience right now.
My mother-in-law gave
Oh
me
my
a
god,
tie.
that'd be a
Yo, they're mean mugging.
Say it.
Look at that fucking mean mug.
Well, yeah,
Say it.
because somebody jumped the fence
This is
to watch.
another William Adolphe Bouguereau, 1867.
Yeah, somebody jumped the fence to watch. Of course they're getting dirty
It's,
looks.
the title's in a
I would.
en français, l'art et la littérature.
Yeah, because the one sitting is given like a shit look, and then the other one looks like she's half eye rolling, like they
Serious?
caught her mid. Like
We were gonna measure each other's.
feet.
Oh my god, TikTok trend. You may think I'm a petite, but I can fit this.
That's great.
What
Can
just
that be a
happened?
TikTok trend? Can
That is, dude. You haven't seen any of those?
No.
Oh man, how am I on the dirtier side of TikTok
You're
than
definitely
you?
not. But what? Really?
Hey, that's what the algorithm decided you should see after
Yeah.
they see what you're seeing.
Fucking forearms.
You need to start sending this shit because that's just.
I just want to see it. Yeah.
Yeah, I
just wanna
need to
they
see
wanna
what the
do.
hell. Yeah, what?
Forearms. They're taking forearms.
What?
Or they just hold up a tape measure, you know?
And they look at it.
Be like,
I've seen those.
Yeah.
But look at the demon in the bottom, like a little. Look at that black figure. That's like a little baby.
Is that like a little
It's
cherub?
supposed to be like a statue.
Yeah, I
or
think it's just
something,
a
I think.
cherub that's painted black.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Oh,
just
no.
noticed there's just a paint palette down there.
Yeah,
I think it
there
might be a
is.
demon, and he's trying to like.
It's a paint palette.
I really like how the top character is framed with all the foliage behind her. And
Yeah.
then there's that like,
Coliseum.
distant, that
Yeah, the-
distant like architecture in the background. It's awesome.
Nice A, B, and C sort of foreground
Yep.
or composition setup.
It's even more than that. There's like.
Well, you got the girls,
Well,
you got the
layers to it,
foliage,
you
and
know?
then
you
you
got,
got all the way
you got the
back.
baby in front of the girl, who's in front of the other girl, who's in front of the urn, who's in front of the
So they carry the
trees.
same amount of visual weight.
Could
know
you-
what I mean?
could you
And
do-
not just like the perception, but like how much emphasis
And-
is putting into each area?
Any of you foreign here, could you do paintings like this, like Renaissance paintings? Could you do them
God,
and have it
I
look?
Not right now,
And
no.
have it not right.
It
I don't mean
a lot
like
of
this
time.
moment, but
Yeah,
could I
like,
in my
could you
lifetime?
could you do this painting and have it look like this? There's obviously guys out there that do this type of stuff. They're like, I'm a Renaissance painter, even though I'm in 2022.
I mean, I think that's the whole point of like actively painting over and over again is to try and get a result like this that you're happy with. you
This
know?
is beautiful. I mean, everything.
like
for the
you could
Renaissance
attempt
is like-
this right now at your current skill level, you might not get there, but
If you keep painting the
Yeah,
same
if you kept
painting
reproducing
again
this
and
guy's
again,
work,
yeah.
you'll eventually get there.
doing some life studies.
Yeah.
Even you could.
I like
Even
how
you could.
I like how salty both of these bitches look though.
Because they were about ready to get down, man.
No, they're like at school. They're like, man, fuck this teacher. Fuck
It
this
looks
guy."
like I try to make fetch happen. They don't want it.
Yeah, she's
Not about
she's
it.
holding a paintbrush, so she's clearly painting this woman playing the
Some
lute.
kind of harpsichord or lute or something. I don't know what instrument that is.
You keep interrupting them, and they're not happy about it.
Because the guy.
Hey, are you girls going to hang out the quad later? And then just like slow turn.
Yeah, just
he's
like-
in the back yelling, "Yo, pop a titty out! It'll be a cooler painting."
They both hate
Dude, man. I wish that was the case nowadays. Yo, pop a tit out. Help me out, man. Be a cruel painting. No, nowadays you say that, you're going to jail. Pop a tit
Or at
out.
least getting canceled.
If someone asked me to pop a dick out or a nut, I'd be like, "You want to see a nut? I'll pop a nut out." You want to see it? What? Right?
I don't want to call bullshit on that, but
Oh, come on, Reg. You want to see a nut?
No.
yeah, I don't want
Not while you're sitting next to my wife.
I definitely don't, so don't do that.
Start practicing the like I didn't mean to see a dick.
Hey,
face.
man. At least Saturday night, I got goaded into fucking making pipe steak. So anything's game now.
Don't act like you didn't secretly want to do that anyway.
I didn't. Bam could attest to that. I did not want to actually
Zach,
cook a pipe steak because I knew the videos
I'm
would
saying
get
this
out.
as a friend.
You paid
You have
for
shit
it.
willpower. Just if he tries to peer pressure, you just say no.
Because I love it when people, boost my ego. And Bam was over there. Oh, you won't do
He's
it.
gonna gas you
Yeah.
up.
And he
I
gassed
gassed
me
you
up.
up, and then you paid somebody to go buy you the steak. You handed him the cash.
Because no one's gonna gas me up. I went and made that steak, and guess what? It was fucking delicious.
It was so good.
You all wish you got
Mesothelioma.
to have a bite.
No.
No, I don't.
I'm a vaginitarian like these ladies.
You don't want some
All right,
galvanized
on
pipe
that note,
steak?
let's see what the next painting we have is.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Fucking crazy
Fuck.
eyes.
Now it's starting to look like my TikTok.
This
Daddy
is
lied.
painting by Leopold Schmolzer, Lily Marburg as Salome.
Hashtag God.
1905.
Hashtag e-girl.
Who's the
Hashtag-
severed? Who has a severed head? What's the severed head about?
Salome, I think, is a biblical character.
Quite possibly.
I need to look this up now. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah. Well, you look it up. I want to run to
It's-
the bathroom while you guys are talking amongst yourselves.
Go for it.
Didn't you pee before?
I did,
He's
but I'm
like a
already into
fucking
beers. I'm
child,
already
buddy. We got
into
this
beers,
road
Reg.
trip.
I'm into beers.
Come
Once you
on.
break the seal, you have to use it.
When did you break the seal? You just started drinking.
Before podcast.
We're
I made a
fucking
mistake.
Road trip.
Don't take the mic with you.
There's no
We're-
McDonald's halfway there. Just come on, champ it out. It's
We're
only an
exactly
hour.
30 minutes in. He always makes it 30
She
minutes.
is the stepdaughter of Herod Antipas from the New Testament.
Oh, King Herod.
And she demanded to receive the head of John the Baptist.
Oh shit!
Fuck.
Look at the crazy eyes on this.
I know.
bitch,
I
though.
love it.
It's fucking great.
She's got a belt.
But it
with
also
peacock
says that
feathers.
she's not named in the New Testament, but they just mentioned that it's a stepdaughter, and she
has
was a
got
stepdaughter.
fucking crazy eyes.
I mean, she just got the head of someone she demanded, so she's probably drunk with power.
She's having a good day. Got
But how do
exactly
you
what she
top
wanted
that?
for Christmas.
Yeah.
Do you know how many doinks I'm gonna smoke out of his eye sockets?
I really dig the peacock feather belt.
Yeah.
Pretty rad.
All of her fucking sequins or jewelry or whatever.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Jesus.
Like all the detail in that. We can't really zoom in, but there's a lot going on. in
Other
this
than
painting.
peacock feathers, it looks like there's some other kind of animal around her belt. You can't tell if it's snake
Oh, like
or
right
fur.
in front. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
a little mink or something.
Maybe a fox or something.
But spider webs for a top.
Yeah.
It's a weird flex.
What was that about?
There is a nip slip.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
There's a little nippy hanging out.
That's a
Not bad for 1905.
I was gonna say early 1900s. They
Do
were
you
a little
think
bit
the-
more liberal with that.
Well, do you
kind
think
of
the
thing.
guy from the last one was, yo, slip one out? And that's when she cut his head off.
Yep.
Yo, Papa Titty.
Where is this vagrant? He's got to show up in one of these paintings one
No,
day.
he's the dead guy.
He's the dead guy.
Yeah, he got his head cut off.
That's what John the Baptist is known for.
Yelling, yo, pop that titty.
Yep. Okay.
Hey, yo, pop that tit.
Yeah.
Pull it down.
Just,
Fuck, I wasn't even recording when I said that.
oh, you yelled it loud
We heard
enough.
you.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
I like the limited color palette, though. It's nice.
See, I like how realistic it is. The only realism part that bothers me is that pool of blood. Looks very much just like
It's dried.
Needed some layers.
ketchup.
I don't
Like,
think it's
just,
supposed
like,
to,
thick and gelatinous.
Like, grab your attention, though, you know? Like, obviously, all the, like, eye candy stuff is, like, in this section, you know? Because there's all the jewelry and all that shit. Peacock feathers. They
I
don't
love
want
the
you-
peacock
They
feathers.
don't want you to look at this guy.
Oh, I know.
This
Well,
head
I
here.
fi- I
That's
find
a
the-
secondary thing.
but I
That's
But
find
the
probably-
peacock feathers point to it.
right, but I find the red very drawing me in. I actually almost look there first because of how bright it is.
I kind of want the
But it's-
red to like explode, like in the movie The Thing. Like I kind of want something popping out of that blood.
I don't necessarily
She's like,
need that.
She's like
but just
commanding it.
More
Action.
just more liquidy type.
I think it's supposed to also be complementary to the green
Is she a gypsy
plumage. I don't know.
That's
I
not a
remember
proper
farm.
term.
or a witch?
Romani.
She's
Romani is
Romani.
the proper term.
Are gypsies? Are they witches too? I'm ignorant on this, so I just want to have a little education.
Gypsy is actually a derogatory term now.
Is it really?
Yeah. It's the
Well, I'm
Roma
sorry to the
people.
gypsy population. I don't want to be like Whoopi Goldberg. I'll apologize right now. I'm sorry to the gypsy population because I don't want to offend you guys. I validate you.
We should
It's
just do a
Romani.
whole episode where
Romani.
Romani.
it's
yes.
our apologies for the things we've said.
Yeah, we should do an entire apology.
There was a
episode.
series out there on TV, a reality TV series following Romanis at one point.
Yeah.
And it was like very gaudy style. I actually liked it a
is.
lot.
I remember there was one girl who it was her not
Was it called
baptism.
Keeping Up with the Kardashians?
No,
No,
they're
no,
not.
no.
They're not Romanis.
It was her first communion,
They
and
probably
she
are
had a
fucking
giant
witches,
dress
though.
that was so big she had to use all her force to kick through because she couldn't make it through the aisle of the 2 rows of pews.
And her petticoat was
Her
probably
petticoat
huge.
was huge, so it was getting stuck. So she had to like force her way to the front, wearing her giant ass dress for her.
See, I
communion.
respect Romani's like the
nice,
gaudiness.
Nice throwing out that term petticoat.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I know the lingo and the I know the fashion lingo, but I like that show. I actually like the gaudiness. It reminds me a lot of like Italian Americans' gaudiness.
Yes,
I
yes, it
love
is.
that look. I love it.
If you see my first communion, I kind of look like a 1980s bride. It was bad.
Ooh,
It was real bad. You disassociating over there?
No, I'm remembering that photo. And
It's bad.
the
Yeah.
gaudiness is my favorite. My uncle
Bangs,
was huge
curly
on
hair.
it.
So I think the composition in this guy is fucking
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah.
Like, you make eye contact with her, you follow her hands down, reaching to the head.
Yeah,
the way
even-
that plate just almost overlaps her knee brings you visually right back around. It kind of like does a nice
even though
guy
you
to, like-
can't see like the actual wound, you can tell that's just a head.
Yeah, it's a head on a plate,
She's-
dude.
Yeah.
For sure.
She's got some Bellatrix Lestrange energy to her.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like I'm drawn to the face because that's like the
Maybe
high
Bellatrix got it from this painting.
contrast.
I'm
area.
guessing
The black
crazy
in the
hair,
and
the
like the white highlights in her
hands.
face.
Yeah.
I like the snake bracelet.
You would.
All right, what's next here?
All right, what do we got?
Some crazy demons and shit.
Oh, I like
Yeah.
this. It's like the White Knight is there, the White Wizard, and he's like, "Nah, bro, it's not passing. You're not coming through."
Is this
You will
supposed to be
leave this
a
man
saint
alone.
or
This is a painting by Salvatore Rosa. The shade of Samuel appears to Saul. 1668.
The Samuel, the Archangel Samuel.
Yeah, it's probably some biblical shit.
What's crazy is the Christianity doesn't acknowledge almost all archangels other than Michael and Gabriel. There's so
Christianity
many
doesn't
more.
acknowledge a lot of the stuff
I know.
that it came from.
they claim
Samuel.
to be
Yeah,
what's wrong with the fun
monotheistic.
stuff?
Uriah, Satan. Lucifer was an archangel.
Did you know that the whole falling from grace thing wasn't even in the fucking Bible?
Yeah,
It was in Paradise Lost. And
Yeah.
then they were like, yeah, we'll take that poem
Yep.
over there. We'll
That
just
sounds
add it.
good. We can use this to brainwash people.
yes.
Yo, what they said? That's what I was thinking. They just said it better than I could have, so I'm gonna use that.
But I thought it first.
I love Christianity
I thought it first.
before it became like.
You mean it's witchcraft light?
I love its witchcraft. I love it. I love the lore. I love
The really
all the
Old
archangels.
Testament
like the
shit.
old,
I thought
older
you were
paganism.
super, I thought you were
fucking shit
super
that they
scared of
absorb.
witches.
Doesn't mean I don't love
just,
it.
it doesn't mean I don't believe. No, I'm not scared of witches. My mom's a witch, a Sicilian witch.
And you've told me many times.
I'm not scared of
is
witches.
oh shit!
I'm not scared of them.
Never mind. X that out.
I'm
Yeah,
not
can we get
scared
a
of them.
bleep on
It's
that?
like Candyman. Don't repeat it.
I'm
Yeah.
just they're
X.
driven to me, and I don't like it because I have to deal with like what he just said. I have to deal with the crazy.
Yeah,
They're
can we get a
drawn
bleep
to
on
me.
that?
Yeah, we actually do. Oh, thanks,
Fuck.
Reg.
I think we need a bleep on that.
She listens to this podcast.
Comment below and you'll get a copy of.
Our restraining
Some
order.
DVD that we
Wait,
have
that Molly
upstairs.
Hash it.
Wait.
No, that's way too
That's
cool.
a Frank Frazetta cover, dude.
All right, give away the
You'll
2-pack of batteries.
I'll bring in some DVDs. I got a Sesame Street to give away. I was gonna give it away to.
I want that. No,
yeah,
you'll get
can.
this half can of Polar Seltzer.
I got one better. We'll give you a 7-day free trial to Hulu, but you have to use your credit card. and you can't remember the case. Imagine that and a shitty. We're giving away 7 days free on Hulu.
We're giving away somebody else's deal.
Oh, fuck.
Put in your credit card.
Here's 30 free hours of AOL online.
I found a CD for it. You guys can have it.
I found it at a Burger King.
Oh no.
A curving shitter.
I'm sure this painting looks a lot better in person or when it was painted because it looks like it's deteriorated quite a bit.
Yeah.
But a lot of chiaroscuro going on here that I'm really into.
I love how there's like
Yeah.
a demon, a goat skull,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
just an owl.
Yeah, this and then this dude. This dude's pretty rad.
That's
And,
like a-
That looks like a dinosaur.
Looks like a sock puppet, kind of. An evil sock puppet.
The Dementors. They were terrible.
I had this theory, and I'm wondering, like, because back during medieval times, they were all about dragons and stuff. Do you think any like pterodactyls survived long enough for them to find remnants of their dead bodies and be like, they were dragons?
Oh, yeah, that could have happened. Totally.
Okay,
like-
yeah. There's the hypothesis of that giant birds are probably
Oh,
more of
yeah.
that, like how like they have feathers
What is-
in like Asian mythology and stuff like that, but in Western not so much.
The Thunderbird?
But
Yeah, did you guys ever watch that show Monster Quest back
Yeah.
in the day?
No.
There was
Yeah,
this one
I
episode where they
loved
talked
Monster
about
Quest.
giant birds, and there was an actual dude with a photo of one. I don't know if it was alive or if it was just a
Yeah.
reconstruction kind of thing, but it was like its wingspan was gigantic.
Yeah,
I think that might be the
And-
Thunderbird one.
Yeah.
birds have hollow bones,
Yeah.
so they're less likely to fossilize. So it's harder for us to get like a carbon dating on like, holy shit, were there actually giant birds when people were reading and writing?
In the Old Testament, they do speak of big creatures walking the earth. So there's like theories out there.
Yeah,
that-
like the Nephilim, right? And
Yeah.
the giants or whatever
like
they
they're
call
giants,
them.
yeah. Because there's this interesting take on it about David and Goliath that Goliath was not actually portrayed as we portray him from the text. He was actually a mentally challenged.
I think we did this once.
Did we really?
So, yeah.
Fuck, we're repeating old.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah. It was the time I got
That's
to
okay.
take. I
Say
think
it
I
again.
used the joke. I think I used the joke. Hey, I can use that word. My wife's a special ed teacher.
Yes. Long story short is
Did it start with a D?
No, it was more of a hard.
Long
R.
story short, David killed a retard. That's what-
because they were like, oh no, the Goliath was a cyclops, but in reality that did happen
Isn't-
when births. With
There
births,
are
it did-
some fun-
Beowulf as well.
Beowulf,
Isn't that
yes.
supposed to be?
There are
Beowulf
some
and
fun.
Grendel.
Yeah.
Grendel is a deformed child of his that
Yeah.
gets super strong that he has to kill
His
his.
brother, basically.
yeah, yeah.
His deformed brother.
There are some fun conspiracy theories that say there is a cover up of like all the giant bones that we find. You know.
Of course there is.
Conspiracy
not-
theory corner.
Cardiff Giant.
I mean, that sounds more fun than.
Is this
just,
Joe
like-
Rogan's podcast?
No.
I'm dunking on one side, I got dunk on
Hey,
the other.
bro, Chogan.
Hey, if this was Joe Rogan's podcast, we'd be
We'd
the most popular
more
podcast in the
money.
world.
Fuck, man.
we would have made probably
have
like
Hollywood money
$5
right now.
We'd make at least $5 a week off this.
At least.
I have
All right.
$5 allowance.
Comment
next?
below if you would sign up for our Patreon.
Yeah, we should.
Or if you just want to send us $5 a week
for no reason at all.
for no reason.
Or a
what's
month.
next?
That would be cool too.
I picked this because this fucking dress just
Fuck.
fucking blew me away
Oh
with how
my
crazy
God.
it's rendered.
Who painted this?
Let me look it up real
This
quick.
is great.
I have it right here.
The blue.
Sir Salvador butt cheeks.
You want another one, Reg? You want another one? Oh, you got that?
Yeah, sure. I'll take it.
Look at also those little glow reflections
What do you
on
got-
those
what do you got over there?
vases.
This
This is
Shower
Eduardo Frederick Wilheim Richter, the blue dress.
That dude has so many names.
Yeah, he's got 4 of them.
Richter.
Rector.
I don't have
no
it.
rectum.
Richter.
I don't have a
Any
year.
relation to Andy?
I don't have a year for this one at all, but it's fucking rad. Like the fucking tones on that blue dress are just insane.
The wrinkles for days.
It literally looks like she's being photoed by paparazzi with all the light.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
it's
mean,
coming from
it-
all over.
But like, there's even blue in the background here, and that's kind of usually a no-no, right? Like
Yeah,
you
it's
don't
usually
want to
complementary colors.
Yeah, you don't want to distract from the main thing, which would be this chick in the dress. So you wouldn't put blue in the background, but it's still there. But the value is different enough to where
not
it still
distracting.
jumps out at you.
Yeah, if it was a reflective surface, the color of her dress would be on those metal canisters a little bit because of
Yeah.
how much fucking blue is there.
I think they also get away with it because of the tone of like yellows and golds in the background.
Yeah, like blue and brown is always a good combo because they play off each other very well.
Do you think that explains the 80s?
Quite
I'm still
possibly.
trying to find an explanation
Yeah,
for
that's
that.
that's a hot rod chrome right there, blues and browns. A little orange.
Yeah.
Hot color. Was that coupe?
Even this like shitty floral carpet in the foreground is awesome for what it is.
Pam, what are you doing?
Do you think the painter just like put that dress on a dress form and painted it for like a year straight and then was like,
I
okay,
don't
now
know,
you stand
man,
there?
But it's fucking sick.
Oh, you stand in front of the dress, or you stand
No,
behind
like
the
you
dress?
stand behind the dress after I'm done
Like it's
painting
just
this.
molded to fit perfectly. Not fit, but like molded, and then he just like stand behind it and look beautiful.
Just look pretty for like
Oh, like he put wires underneath it, so
Yeah.
like the dress would just sit.
yeah,
right
and the dress
away.
would just sit
Yeah,
there
yeah.
like a dress form, and then once he was done painting the dress, he was like, "Hey, come here," and then the model just sat there for.
Get over here, you dumb bitch.
Get over here.
Did you like that mulligan?
This is a mulligan, I don't think.
Oh,
no,
Barracuda.
mulligan's the race one. Yeah, try the mulligan. It's good. But
I will next.
I love the carpet.
I thought you were drinking something for a second, but
There's a lot of really good complementary color action going on.
Dude, the
in this.
fucking rug. The fucking rug is beautiful. The florid pattern. He found a way to get
This-
florid pattern of my grandmother's old rug in the basement.
Yeah.
This sounds really weird, but is she in like the perfect shape of like a Victorian painting of a peacock?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
notice that.
I also like the attention to detail that you could see the fucking crown molding in the back.
Where are the petticoats?
Yeah, but like even the background's not super rendered though. Like
It is without.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of hard edges, but it's not described. Crazy.
I got a hard edge for you. Sorry.
Yeah, at least it
the
wasn't
way.
a hard R.
Republican? Did somebody say
Yeah.
Republican?
Nephilim. Now we're gonna get canceled because we're talking about conspiracy theories.
No, actually, it would probably get more people watching if we talk about conspiracy theories. People love it.
They
We
do.
should just start making our
Skywalker
own.
Ranch.
I got news for you guys. The Earth, it's hollow.
I got-
and flat at
It
the same
is.
time.
It is. Well, it's hollow. I agree with.
Well, no,
Well,
it's not. It's actually like just a dome.
That's why.
Are you saying it's booby shaped?
It's like it's like just a dome shape.
Oh yeah, like a bio textbook booby shape where it's just.
You
Yeah.
guys,
and like how
you guys still believe in Earth conspiracies, and I'm over here telling you about the NHL conspiracy that it's not real. That's
Earth?
all a video game.
the NHL isn't real.
Yeah, it's all a video game.
Okay.
We're just really
Oh,
advanced. Sims.
I thought you meant the Earth was just a video game.
No, only the NHL because no one would
The Earth
actually
is a
want to play.
simulation.
No one would actually want to play hockey at a professional level.
Don't tell that to Canadians, man. They'll fuck your day up.
It's all computer generated. You walk into the arenas and you get hit with dust to make you hallucinate that you're actually watching players
Exactly.
I
Exactly
know.
what
I've
happened.
seen it. The Polybius tech from the '80s.
play.
Yeah, that's what they did. That's what they did in the video games. They just misted you with a little bit of water and LSD.
At one
and
point-
let you just hallucinate. all
Wait,
this shit.
so you mean if I pay like the $8 to go see the local
You're really
hockey
just
team,
playing Blades of Steel on NES. That's
Yeah.
what you're doing.
If I pay $8 to go see the local
NHL
hockey game,
95
they're
on
just going to
Sega
spray
Genesis,
drugs
best
in my
hockey
face?
game.
You won't
ever.
even know. You'll walk in, and the minute that you walk
Fire
in,
and
all of a
ice.
sudden you walk into an arena that's
Yup.
an arena.
That makes sense. Why, when you go in there, you're like, you know what I want? A hot dog.
It makes
You know how
sense
they
why-
have,
Arena
you know how
hot
they
dogs.
have those laser projections of dead celebrities for like concerts.
Yes.
hologram.
Bam.
It's all hologram,
and
Bam.
bro.
you're so doped up on that
On
mist
acid.
that you don't realize the guys in that are skating around down there are not real.
Man, this is a conspiracy theory I can get behind.
But for $8, okay.
And
Yeah,
they're like,
for
hey,
$8.
have a psilocybin laced hot dog on the way out.
And guess what?
All right, so
me ask you
who
this.
here wants to join me
Let
on
me-
Friday?
let me
and
ask
go
you
I would
this,
love
though.
to go to a hockey
E-
game
every
if this
time-
is what actually happened.
Every time you in the next morning, I bet you're shitting your brains out. I bet you don't have regular stool. I bet you
Yup.
don't have regular stool.
Yup.
I
Is
bet
that-
From the popcorn and the hot dogs.
I was about to say that's the hot dog.
no, it's the mist.
The
it's the mist
acid.
that they hit
You
you.
don't think it's the old
DMT.
shitty beer that they always have at arenas?
No.
The
It's the
Dippin'
mist.
Dots?
It's the. Don't throw Dippin' Dots in this.
But they have them there sometimes.
Dippin'
They
Dots
do,
are
they do.
sacred. How dare you?
This is the bit. This is a great bit.
The NHL,
Everything's a
hashtag
conspiracy.
NHL is fake.
Every week, bring us a new conspiracy.
I will. I'll bring it to you.
Dippin' Dots are made to turn people into cattle because the idea of freezing protein in such a small level was initially used for cows, and they've been using mind manipulation chemicals in it ever since.
I'm with Reggie on this. This is brilliant.
It's actually little drops of LSD.
So, real question: who wants to go see a hockey game this weekend? Then
I'm not going.
I'm not going anywhere this weekend, but
They make you breathe.
hockey games are about the only sport I can stand to watch live.
Really?
well, we should
Yeah.
probably do that soon.
When
Yeah, that sounds
professional
fun.
wrestling comes to town, that's super
Oh,
fun.
yeah,
You're
I
coming
go to
that
that.
too.
That'd be
You're
fun.
coming to that too.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be fun.
Get hang
G-Raver.
on the parking lot and get hammer drunk.
He said
bring a
he's,
bunch of Coors Light, bro.
he said he's buying out the whole front row for us next time.
I'll go.
I'm trying to trade free beer for unlimited tickets
That'd be dope.
Unlimited.
To what?
because they'll make money off it. I mean, the people I'm bringing are going to have to pay for beer if they want it. Dude, no, the Impact, not Impact, Excite Wrestling in the mall.
Oh, that'd be cool too. That'd be
That's
even
great.
better than like
it's way better.
WWE.
Yeah, support your local scene, bro.
Support your local
Yeah.
wrestling.
Give me another one, Reg.
All right, let's see what's
Shout
next.
out to Vince.
Oh my God, I'm in love with this woman.
I love that she's taking such time to put on a headband when she's not wearing anything.
You like
Yeah,
her
right.
without like being a huge booty,
She's got a little booty.
but you like huge booty. You tell us.
Let me tell you something about this.
This is
redhead.
Venus by John William Godward.
She's definitely doing weird stuff.
well, she's
got a nice
Aphrodite.
She's got a nice curve.
Venus. that's
Yeah,
what-
yeah, yeah. So she's the god of love, goddess of
Yeah.
love, and
So probably.
Yeah, she get weird.
she probably is
I wanted
tossing
to
a
make
salad.
I know. I won't make that.
Yeah,
Wow.
What? Do it. Do it. You can't. You
Come on,
can't.
do it.
You
start.
can't.
do it.
Like the girls from the painting before, Aphrodite.
Good one. I love that one.
Ba-dum-bum.
Spicy.
If you lasted an hour in, you got to see me say something off color.
A hard D.
I love the tiger rug on the bottom.
No, be a lesbian if you want. I don't care. I'm sorry.
No, definitely.
Nothing
there should
wrong
be
with
more
that.
lesbians. I'm a
I
lesbian
think it's
too.
the mean mugging. The mean mugging I have a problem with. Don't mean
No, she's
mug.
not mean mugging.
No, we're talking about the
But those
lesbian that was
too.
before.
Yeah. Those girls are. They said they're lesbians, and I'm a lesbian too.
Tiger skin blankets.
Somewhat.
No, I definitely am a lesbian.
There's also a little cheetah on the chair there. See it?
Shit, yeah.
Dude, the artist drawing. of
Dude,
her
she was
supple-
hanging out with a fucking pimp.
Yeah, she
When-
was.
did you got a time
Or
period on
do
this
you-
one?
No, I don't.
Her
I don't
supple
know.
I can look
skin.
it up though.
I don't
Her
know.
supple
Give me a
skin.
second.
They're
I don't know.
very. It's very nice.
She's got a boss pose there. Are you sure she's not the pimp?
She's Aphrodite.
Maybe.
She's definitely
She's
the pimp.
probably.
She's got bitches reporting. to her.
Yeah.
I like the little tummy that she has there. It's nice.
That was that meant you had money back in the day.
No, it's absolutely.
Yeah, a
You
little
could
bit of
survive the
extra,
winter.
little bit of extra carbs and some boiled horse hooves.
You ate some cake.
Ooh, fancy.
This is around 1900s,
Fuck, dude. Fuck. This is.
late
Yeah.
1800s, early 1900s.
Look on the curtain in the background. You can see like the little tassels at the top.
I love how everyone here is talking about the painting. He's like, "Yo, that butt."
It's supple. Her skin is very nice.
Milk.
She must lotion.
Milky.
She's got a
It's
lotion.
It's milky.
So fucking white.
I think this one actually went on sale at Christie's in 2008.
The fuck is she putting in her hair though?
Yeah.
What is that, Tina?
It's
What is
her
that?
gang bandana.
It's a rope. I don't know.
I literally thought you said gang bang bandana.
Gang bandana.
She's getting ready. She's getting ready for 8 dudes.
no, she's throwing on her colors.
Yeah, putting the hair back to suck like 3 of them off.
She's like, let's
It
do
looks
this.
like this last sold for $261,000.
Fuck.
It's
Yeah.
260. What? That's walking around money.
Oh, 261,000, not 261.
Right, but still, 261,000 versus Jeff Koons at 183. That fuck.
you okay?
Tell us how you really feel, Bam.
He sucks.
Okay.
I'll show you guys. Oh, that was a good one.
All right, let's see what's next here.
Secrets don't make friends.
I think this is another Bougereau.
That one's pretty. It's another Aphrodite
I think
Venus
we've
one.
Yeah,
seen
that is
this.
the Birth of Venus pose, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's on a little clamshell.
Yeah, you are not wrong. There's a
Cupid's
couple of
rubbing his
chariots.
nipples.
Oh, chariots like, oh yeah, just pinch him a little.
Yeah, this is The Birth of Venus by Bouguereau, 1879.
Cool.
He's just in the background.
Who gets to have sex with Venus?
The original was Botticelli.
He doesn't
right?
get-
I
he doesn't-
believe
Yeah.
Zeus.
I don't know if Zeus. I think
actually-
fucks everybody.
Isn't this
Did
his daughter?
Venus-
No, that was fuck.
Wait, is
Might have been.
Aphrodite?
Might have been.
Actually, yeah,
Persephone
she's one of the
No.
Titans.
Persephone.
Wait, she's one of the
No,
Titans?
no. Was
Yeah, I think
Persephone
so.
and Hades her parents?
Do
Because
no.
Persephone was the goddess of beauty, but she got cursed.
Persephone like went to
Hades.
went
No, I
with
think
Hades
that's
to hell for
Hades'
like half the year.
sister.
Yeah, that's why we have the seasons.
Yeah.
That was the mythology of that.
Yeah.
I think Aphrodite and Hades are brother and sister.
do the
Because the
dudes-
Titans are like, he is the goddess of the underworld, then Poseidon is the goddess
Yeah,
of the
there's
sea.
the three
Or
mains.
god of the sea, and then
Yep.
she is the goddess of love. Athena is the goddess of wisdom.
Do the guys not have human legs?
So it was Hera,
Hera and
Aphrodite,
Zeus.
and Athena. Were those
No, they
like
do.
the
They're
three
just- it's just-
females to balance out the three main characters?
Well, there's a lot of them.
There's
There's,
there's more
Artemis.
females. There's-
Artemis is another one.
Yeah.
But of like the first generation of gods, because then they start fucking, and that's when you get the spider web of all the characters.
I don't remember.
It's like
what
a
one.
MCU fucking background check here.
Yeah. There's a lot of characters and all this mythology stuff.
There
Do you think
are.
Eternals ripped off the gods?
I don't know. I'll watch it and let you know. I haven't watched that one yet.
I started watching it and didn't get all the way through it.
It sucks. The movie sucks.
That's
It absolutely sucks. The
got-
idiot who made that
It's
should
got
be shot.
a huge cast. A lot of fucking good
Dude,
people
any-
in it,
any
but,
more,
green
like,
light for
yeah.
a second or third.
Anymore,
it's
when I
not-
see
it's not
Angelina
really great.
Jolie,
Didn't really grab me in anything.
whenever I see Angelina Jolie in a movie, I know the movie's going to be terrible.
She used
think
to be
so?
in good stuff.
She
What
used to
happened?
be. She used to be. I don't know, but everything now lately is just awful that she's been in. Awful.
I honestly didn't know she was in anything till the
She's like
Eternals.
become. She's like the new version of who was that? Not Stallone. Who was in Battlefield Earth like 2042 or something like
Travolta?
that? Travolta. She's like the new Travolta. She needs a Tarantino to save her.
on a separate
Where
note,
like he
has-
was fucking Punisher's dad. Remember that one? That was so
dude,
bad.
dude, he wasn't Punisher's dad.
I know he was the bad guy's dad, but it
Oh
was
my
so
God.
fucking bad.
He did that thing where he threw the knife on the ground. And
Quick
he's like,
question though: is Travolta like drinking stem cells? Because something happened where he went back about 15 to 20 years.
he started
Yeah,
doing.
face.
Like he hit like 70. He
Yeah.
looked 70, and then all of a sudden
He was
looked
hanging out with
55,
Epstein for a
and then-
while before he got busted.
He
and
was
that,
like
that
eating
brought him back
babies or
right up.
something.
Yeah,
you
he was
know?
eating
Really?
babies in the name of the Nephilim. He went to the giant shrines to eat their babies.
He went and talked to the Anunnaki, them lizard folk, you know. Then,
Whatever he did, it worked. His face
Hey.
looks not so 70 anymore.
Did you know
We-
Mesopotamia was Iraq up until like the 1960s?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
It's one of the oldest landmarks of civilization that we know it, and we changed its
The
name
cradle
in
of
the
civilization,
1960s.
bro.
It is.
I love your
Did
bush.
you know there's a henge in the fucking Mesopotamia also? There were henges in two places. Stonehenge in England and the other one in Mesopotamia.
I like how you're going into Alex Jones' voice right now.
And that's George W. Bush's voice, I feel like.
Hey,
Typical Texan voice. Could
Yeah.
be either one.
So this episode is just about conspiracy theories,
It
right?
is. Zach, you didn't point out there's a butt right there on the left.
It's not one of the good butts, though. It's one of those
It's a
women
little
with no
flat.
butts.
It's a little flat.
Yeah,
But it
I
looks
appreciate. At least I
bigger than the
appreciate
other
men's
butt.
butts too. I appreciate a good men's butt, like Joshua Kennedy.
Josh Kennedy.
He's got a good butt, but this woman's butt, it's not anything to write home about. It looks like, yeah, it just doesn't. It looks.
Dude, is
I
that
kind of want to see Venus's dumper though. Can
yeah,
I
me
say
too.
that?
The hair should be in the way though. She has a really long.
Is
I
that
know.
dude, is that a black dolphin in the front?
It looks
Those
it.
Black dolphins?
Is
That's
that
what I
a
was trying to
black
figure out.
dolphin
Yeah.
eating a cherub out?
It's pretty wild.
No, the cherub's riding it, rubbing his nipples.
Oh yeah, he's enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dude,
What- seriously, what's going on with the dude's legs?
Look
they're
at the
d-
difference in value between
They're
the
supposed to be
foreground figures
mermen.
and the background
Oh,
figures,
yeah.
though.
Okay, that makes sense because I was like, it literally gets to like right below their belly button, and then it just turns like a dark.
Dude, what
round,
are
they
crusty-
centaurs?
What about the
No, there might be
conch?
centaurs. Yeah.
What about the
Or
conch?
pans,
couple conch
where they
shells.
have
Yeah.
goat legs.
The conch shell. They're like singing beautiful music. The
I
conch.
love it.
I love that word,
Wait.
conch.
They use that in Birth of Venus also, right? Aren't like all? No, actually, no. They had a traditional like French horn in that one, where like one of the guys like.
Is
hold
that
the
your favorite
banana.
part of the painting? The conch.
No, it's her muff.
I don't
Sweet
think
little
she-
milky skinned redheaded muff.
Where?
She's got a muff. It's left for the imagination, dude.
I think my favorite part of this painting is the difference between the background and foreground characters.
Yes.
yeah, I
They're
agree.
there, but they're not. But they're so detailed.
They're very low key in the background, and the contrast is just so much higher in the foreground. It's awesome.
The
Are you-
background has the
you really looking
depth
up
of a
Aphrodite's?
mural at an Italian
I
restaurant.
was looking up.
The front's really well
actual-
rendered.
I like how we're in the middle of a podcast and you guys are on your fucking phones the whole
I'm
time.
Well, we're trying to
looking
get
up Birth of
information.
Venus.
We're
by
trying to see-
Botticelli.
See her dumper.
Oh yeah.
Who wants to see the other side of this painting?
We're here to look at art. He's here
So
to get
apparently,
off.
Botticelli,
Yes.
his painting of Birth of Venus, the people that he used to model in the background apparently was blowing people's spots up, like who was having an affair with who, and it had to do with what was the bankers from back then? They ran
They're
after
probably
the
still
Medici. Had to do
Oh,
with the
shit.
Medicis. He was spilling some tea.
Different from the bankers now.
Yeah, they own the church. They ran everything. Also,
We should talk
recently,
about them just like as art collectors in general because they made a
should.
lot of shit happen back then.
There was a museum in Italy that they did a like revamp of, and they removed the old plaster and found portraits of the Medicis in there. So apparently it used to be one of the Medicis' houses.
That's
And there's
dope.
portraits of the sons and
Oh,
stuff.
yep.
And then when they went into the basement, they found some skeletons and stuff
Fuck.
because they had some dungeons down there.
Okay, in the old school one, there's just an angel blowing, so there aren't actually any conch
That's
shells.
supposed to be Zephyr? Zephyr Wind. The god of
But-
wind.
Oh.
Yeah, there's like
Yeah.
a lot of.
He's
But the
blowing
long
wind.
red hair is the same trope, and so I was riding the clamshell.
And I think the woman that has flowers falling out is supposed to be Demeter.
Oh.
Demeter's the other one. That's Persephone's mom. So she's
Right,
one
yeah,
of
that's
the
true.
Titans.
Oh, so she was one of the first wave
Yeah.
of gods, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we
The
were more
upper tier.
giggling at riding the clamshell.
Well, the Nephilim is also the term that they use for the pre-Titans. Like, remember the
Yep.
creatures that had like thousands of heads, like the first god of the children.
Which,
of
if you read
heaven and
anything
hell.
about like Christian like mythology, angels and stuff, they're all these crazy amalgamations of fucking animal parts and
Yeah.
fucking eyes. and
Angels
shit.
are just like eyes and owl
yeah,
wings.
they're like obscure divine manifestations.
They're like, "Don't fear me," and people
Yeah.
are running away screaming.
Just
Jesus, what the fuck is that? Ignore me! Ignore me!
you are just tripping balls, sir. Don't pay attention to me. But that's it for today. I think that's all we got.
Cool.
Awesome.
I didn't
Oh,
mean.
my
I'm
hair.
I'm sorry, man. I wasn't trying to dick off on my phone. I just wanted to look at that in comparison to the old school
Fucking with
one.
you. It's fine.
All right. Cheers.
So what are we talking
Cheers.
about next week, guys?
Butt
Probably.
stuff.
Probably another art review because we're all
We just
really bad at reviewing things.
Yeah.
Maybe if I'm not lazy, I'll put together can art, beer can art.
We should shotgun some album art. You find some really bad hip hop album covers.
Oh, that's
and
easy.
I'll
Reggie's
find
got
some
a
other
few
ones.
on deck. I've seen them.
All right,
They're
sounds
pretty
good.
bad.
That's easy.
Okay, let's
I
do
feel
that.
like most
We did like a good album art
right.
episode.
No, I'm saying, but I feel like most hip
We
hop.
did metal album art though.
Right. I feel like most hip hop art up until like 9 minutes ago was just trash.
that's
like when you gave your
even
cousin
more.
Photoshop and you're like, yeah, put that filter on everything.
Exactly. Yeah. The what is it? The metallic filter. Yeah.
Do you guys
plastic
remember
wrap
I like
filter.
those
Snow?
Whoa.
Informer.
Snow? Yeah.
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 I'm just
That
gonna
was
pull
a
up a bunch of
thing.
SoundCloud rappers and their album art's trash.
Well, no, that we need to do a
That whole
professional-
genre is trash.
No, we need to do a professional one.
There are professionals. XXXTentacion, right? We can
No,
use him.
Right, but I'm saying we need to do like a
6ix9ine?
a professional, and then we need to do the art of SoundCloud.
Okay.
Like do two separate.
Was a pleasure.
We'll talk about an artist that did some good album art, and then we'll talk about some shit album art.
This is where I wish MySpace was still accessible. Because
Oh. We
you
should-
know there'd be some on there.
We should do an episode where we show ourselves how we looked back in high school because I'll be emo as fuck. I got the hair straightener and everything.
Do you want to see
straightened your hair.
my high school picture?
Yes, I did.
You
yes.
straightened
Do you know
your hair.
how much of a goth kid I was?
You straightened your hair.
Yes.
I had cat
Show
eye
you.
contacts.
I'm sorry, Zach, that it was just a face for you.
I kind of wore them just to ruin my high school pictures.
It always was. I'm a poser. That's the whole point of being emo. We're seen.
You went
Yeah,
from,
I know.
You went
I
from
like-
straighten your hair to combing over your hair.
It's all for the jokes.
Because I got jokes and jokes and jokes and jokes and spaghetti, 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 spaghetti.
All right, I think that's it for today, guys.
Yeah, I don't know where that went.
We'll see you later.
Off the fucking rails.
Bye.
Bye.
I think we started.
That just
Damaged by you, damaged by me. I'm confused, don't wanna.
I was hanging with Chris Band. He was a punk guy. We hit a band.
Okay.
He moved to the south, but
wait. Is that the I?